Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host, JJ48, and tonight we are back in Zelda Four Swords. Uh, to start with, as I said I would be doing last week, I took the time to just kind of grind up the 5,000 rupees we needed, not 7,000 as I had thought, so a little bit quicker. And I have a video kind of showing part of how I did that, not the whole thing. I'll start here. Um, One thing I would like to say is I have also switched over to a new uh, streaming studio. I started using OBS instead of Twitch Studio, so if things look a little different, that's why. And if there's anything wrong with the sound levels or uh, the stream or anything, please let me know, 'cause things may have changed just from trying to switch over. I've tried to keep things looking pretty much the same, but I don't know if it's um, I don't know how well that's doing. So first, I guess I should check to make sure that I am actually this is visible. Um, and okay, yeah, so you should be able to see the video, and we'll start. I this was the second stage of this. This was the second stage of the forest here, and you can see I cleared out all of the bushes and grass and everything already, and had already gotten all the chests, and found this area up here where moblins kept respawning, specifically the bow moblins. And so it was an option of either walk around getting bow moblins to spawn and kill them for 50 rupees each, or in some cases even 100 rupees, or go around killing octoroks and ropes for 1 rupee each. So I opted for killing the moblins. Another thing that kind of struck me as I was doing this was, of course, these being the bow moblins, they were rather reminiscent of the very first Legend of Zelda game where moblins all used bows. And I was even more struck by the similarities, because here I'm just kind of walking around these trees, and in the original Legend of Zelda there was a section where it was common kind of do a loop around several screens through a forested area with lots of moblins for similar reasons, to get a bunch of rupees. So, brought back a bit of nostalgia there. And so as you can see, just kind of going through and just walking around, killing moblins when they appear. I will fast forward a little bit. Okay, I'm up to 4,500. I decided to go all the way to 5,000 because um, even though I knew the boss would be dropping some rupees, one, I wasn't sure if I might die and lose some rupees, and two, I can never remember how many rupees the boss drops or whether I'll be able to collect them all. And I just decided it'd be better to um, be safe than sorry. 'Cause I'd rather spend a little bit of extra time now than have to redo the whole thing because I ended up being 5 rupees short, or anything like that. So let's see, can probably jump ahead a little bit more to 4,600, 4,800. Alright, we're coming on the last few moblins here. And I think at 50 rupees each, just need 2 more. And then, and there they both were. So this was also some pretty good training for when we do take on when we do have to do fighting in the, especially in the, what was it, the Heroes trial. Because you might recall one of the things that's we keep dying on there, and the moblins have always been particularly difficult. I don't know that we always have access to a boomerang, but if we do, having a boomerang really helps against the moblins, as does having a beam sword. So the boss was pretty standard. only it didn't really do anything out of the ordinary. Although I did get some bad luck with just all the blue flowers keep opening up, but I kept figuring the way it was working, if I switched over to the blue guy, then all of a sudden they would probably all be green flowers. So. Let's see. Having the two red jewels or crystals or whatever they are helped as well. And then got some luck there with it being a green flower. So I just realized this is probably the last time we're going to be facing this boss in this game, since did manage to get the last key here, which means we won't have to return to this boss again. Okay, I think one more cycle ought to do it. Well, one more cycle will do that. I guess there's still the last, the spinning around stage we have to do. Get him out of the way so don't accidentally pull him when I'm trying to pull that. That has consistently been one of the tougher things in this game, is when having to pull on something, especially enemies that can move around or things that can bounce away from you. Trying to get close enough to be able to grab on while not getting too close to them. And ended with 5,660, so was a little overcautious, ended up with 600 extra rupees. Oh, no, sorry, with the bonus, with 1,000 extra rupees. But we made it. Okay. I am the Great Fairy of Forest, guardian of the Sea of Trees. There is nothing left to be said. I dub you the greatest of heroes and grant you each a hero's key. I've come a long way from being little eggs. Okay, if all of you gather the hero keys of the great fairies of forest, ice, and flame, a path to Vadi's palace shall open. Onward, great heroes. Okay. So we finally did figure out the secret to beating these levels, is just find enemies and keep spawning them until you get enough rupees. And it actually didn't take too terribly long, just an extra, I think it took about 10 minutes longer than the stage normally would have. So when we do the ice and fire trials, we might be able to just do that on stream. So now let me switch over to the gameplay and make sure that I turned up the audio here. Okay. If that's too loud or too quiet, please let me know. So I did switch over to red link instead of blue link, just to make sure that there was a visual difference between the recorded and the actual gameplay here. And I think to start off, we're actually playing, we're going to try the Hero's Trial again. Although you can see, we do have our green hero key. Okay, okay, yep, this is the one that starts with ice. Well, maybe one of these days we'll get to the point where recognizing the level and remembering the level actually helps us beat this level. Okay, because we... Okay, so we can get through there. We're gonna need the... Alright, we're gonna need to get a bow. But the way the game wants us to do it is it wants us to be able to go get bombs so that we can blow a hole in that and then be able to have the second player come up and get the bow and be able to use the bombed area. But of course we can get around that fairly easily just by using our single player call ability. I don't necessarily need all the rupees, but I'd like to get any that I can, if possible. Because, of course, the reason we're still playing this level is because we keep dying. And if we die without having enough rupees, then we game over. Didn't really need to do that, but wanted to, just make sure that place was opened up. Okay, so now I want to go that way. Okay, there we go. Very glad that the ice physics don't work on us when we're using the Nat Hat. Okay, so yep, there's the trap. These guys that always seem to be the death of me. Not these ones, the ones that throw bones are the ones that I usually have the most trouble with. Although these guys are certainly not helping matters. Okay, now we need to come the other way for that. The double red crystals are nice, but I like the blue ones to be able to get a little bit more defensive bonus. Okay, so let's see. Can I shoot arrows from up here? Right over their heads, okay. That doesn't help. Okay, at least it's one hit, one kill on them. Okay, gonna need a shield for that. Would really like to get a fairy or... Fairy or hearts would be nice. Okay, or just dying. That's right. I lost my I lost the crystals, so I don't kill him in one hit anymore. Okay, gonna need bombs for that. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Go through this way. Oh, there's a heart. Okay, come on, heart or fairy. We'll grab the shield. Have you grab bombs? There's another heart, that's good. Ah, accidentally backed into it. Okay. For some reason, just hitting that button as the, to use the shield always throws me. Like, it always... It always feels weird. So that's why I was kind of panicking and doing everything except for using my shield. Okay, now that I've already died twice, they'll give me all the hearts. It's a little bit rude of them. And there's a defensive bonus now that I've already died twice. So I will say this does not bode well that this is just the first stage and we've already died twice. Well, okay, let's... There, I want to summon the other link. Okay, which... Okay, Here we go. Okay, good. Now come on, other Link. Let's stick together. Okay, especially because you have the bow. Okay, now we are going to switch to you. Man, you guys take a lot of hits when I don't have any red crystals. Need bombs to get up there. This was surprisingly satisfying. The all those gels or Zols just jumping into my blade like that. Why do you have 2 fairies as a reward for beating a room? Because we already had already filled up our hearts on the first one, and then there's not much danger. I guess if we got the first one and then we do the trap thing, if we'd save the other one, then we'd be able to still have it if we lose any hearts to the trap here. Because we could go back through once we get the chest. Okay. Oh, I did also realize, maybe other people already noticed this, but when I was playing through earlier, the rupee wraiths seem like they kind of act like the black rupees in that they don't just take your rupees, they cause you to drop them, so there is a chance to pick them back up again, which makes them a little bit less scary. There we go. Oh. Okay. Really want to get rid of the Stalfos, because throwing the bones is the irritating part. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's do this and just snipe him from over here. It seems to be the safest option, even if I'm not very good at it. And okay, there we go. Okay, some more. There we go. That's exactly what we need, is a fairy. I didn't need another fairy just then. Let's have you grab that. Okay, this was not so much fun seeing a bunch of these guys, because they actually prevented me from... They stopped me from using my beam weapon. There we go. Tech tight, okay, good. Okay, yep. And the Stalfos throwing bones, and the Armos that can't wait their turn. Fortunately, most of the Stalfos are not the ones that throw bones. That would be... Ah. Can't even imagine how irritating this room would be if all the Stalfos were the bone-throwing variety. There we go. Okay. Taking a few more deaths than I would have liked on that level. Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna need all the rupees we can get for the next stage. But it wasn't terrible, I think. Okay. That's right. This is where we have the moblins that are going to be shooting at us as we cross an ice path. Oh, I forgot I had a beam thing, so I can let's go ahead and it'll be a little slower this way, but it's probably better to play it safe as much as we can. Unfortunately, we don't have any way of picking up those rupees. Okay, but I think I can actually go for this chest this time because we've taken out all the moblins that would normally be shooting at us. Might you wait there, Red Link, so that I can just switch to you. Okay. That's right, this is this part. Ah, that was a terrible attempt. Okay, the ice actually made it quite a bit more difficult to get on board this than I had anticipated. And I think it was just right here. Okay, there's no chest up there or anything, so we'll just cross over right here. Okay, I remember a Moldorm here. I don't remember what else we're going to be facing. I remember... Okay, these guys. I think part of what's throwing me off with these guys is that they can change their direction. I'm used to the ones in like Link's Awakening, and I think the Oracle's games had them as well, where they'll only charge straight at Link, so you can just sidestep them. These ones will actually change their direction a little bit, so you can't just dodge to the side. And I think that's part of what's been throwing me off on them. Now that I know to just wait for them to change direction and come to me, I think I'm having a little bit easier time with them. Yeah, all of those are hearts, but it's not as big a waste because I don't think we can get back up there, so it's not like we're gonna be able to use those hearts later. Okay. Make sure you actually grab onto it before you back up, so you don't just pull yourself off a ledge. Okay. Still not sure why they have this extra boomerang up here. But we just swapped a boomerang for a boomerang, so good trade. Okay, that was... we go. Nope, can't hit it from there. Oh, that's right. Every time I do this, I keep thinking this is a wall that I can't walk past, but it's actually just an ice path. Okay. That was kind of nice. Just, here's a bunch of rupees before you even had to fight anything. Okay, that's going to lead us south. I think we want to head up this way first. Oh, I went just a little bit too early. Okay. Okay. I need to remember I do have a boomerang. I can stun these guys. And in fact, I think that's... keep on missing my opportunity to go after him. There we go. Okay, now Link, don't just try walking on air this time. Much better. Not sure what that Keese is doing up there, but as long as he's not coming after me, I'm not complaining. Okay, got the magnetic gloves. Good. We can... Oh. Good. Wow, this is... That was a lot of keys. I'm actually not sure what the proper term for a group of keys should be. If we have a gaggle of geese, maybe like a cackle of keys, or... Okay, then over here. There we go. Okay, remember this is one of the things we're gonna have to fight. At least is gonna be one of those ball and chain guys. But let's Ice Whiz Robes and Ball and Chain guy. Come on, let me out of here. Well, because I touched the other link. Come on, let me out of here, please. Oh. How am I supposed to free myself if we're both frozen? This is getting to be quite the irritating battle. There we go. This is a definitely not very fun battle. Yep, one down, that's good. Okay, we're down to one. That's... There we go. Hopefully there's a heart or fairy or something up here. Okay, hearts. That's good. Okay. Here we go. Well, getting more hearts is never terrible. Okay. Ooh. Let's switch over to the link that has a bow. Let's make sure the bow actually hits. Okay, these guys have to be hit from like a certain direction or something. Or from a certain point, and I can never figure out what that is. Oh, Well, that's right, we can use that. Okay, if I hit him on... Well, before it was working, it seems like sometimes hitting him in a certain way hurts him and other times it doesn't. I really can't figure out the pattern there. I know walking into those guys hurts them. Okay, wow, this is... Okay, can you guys not just swarm me? Let me, And these guys I definitely haven't figured out when their proper opening is. Okay, let me get over to the Stalfos, because he's the one I know how to beat, and he's just irritating. Probably gonna die at least one more time. This guy's boomerang doesn't seem to work on him. And sometimes when they're winding up, a swing will hit them, sometimes it won't. And unlike the Dark Nuts in the original Legend of Zelda, hitting them from the side doesn't automatically do damage. They just seem very inconsistent. I'm sure there's a trick to it that I'm just missing somehow, but it's the most frustrating thing about them is that I'm not even entirely sure how I'm supposed to fight them. Okay, well that worked. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do, is get him to follow one link and then have the other link hit him in the back. But I thought I've done that before, and they seem to... Sometimes they'll just seem to switch between links too fast that you can't actually use that strategy. Okay. Now on to this one. Okay. Up, yep, these ones we want to not be right in front of them. At least we're not on an ice floor, so that makes this a little bit easier to position ourselves at least. Oh man, lots of moblins. Okay. The moblins have a pattern. Those moblins have a pattern where they'll shoot 2 arrows and then stop. So if you swing your sword a bunch of times, you can block the arrows and then move in after they've shot 2. It's just when they're in a group like that, it's a little bit tougher because you know they're not all firing their 2 arrows at the same time. So finding an actual opening is a little tricky. These little airstream things are very inconveniently placed. Which I guess is kind of the point, but it's still rather irritating. Ah, links don't fall in the same hole multiple times. Okay, well at least if I hit him with a boomerang, that helps a little bit. Oh, these do move, they just move slowly and randomly? Maybe? Or is it based on like when I move to places they'll move? Nope. Almost had it. Okay, that was not as helpful. I think I might be able to make it. Or I can just... Come on, what? You were moving before. What? Why aren't you moving now? Okay, so... Oh, okay. That was a little too far. What? Stop! Let me switch over to the other one! Wow, lost most of my lives because the game just didn't want to let me... Like, it would automatically switch, but then I would switch back, but then when I didn't switch, it wouldn't automatically switch, and... I don't have high hopes for our... Well, actually, let's just have you do that. First we'll do that. So you can... Okay, go. On a fairy or heart or something. This chest will have something. Fairy, okay, that's rather helpful. Okay, more randomly moving. Well, this might be a little bit easier with the not being on ice and having the sword beam. Okay. It was considerably easier not being on ice and having the sword beam. Boomerang has been very useful, so how about you get the cape? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Here's why we couldn't get it before, because this is... We're supposed to get here this way, and then I guess we'll do something to extend that bridge and be able to get back. I think that's too wide to... Let's see, 'cause it's 4 across. No, we can clear a 4 block gap. Okay. I'm thinking of Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages, with the Rock's Cape only being able to do 3. Ah. Okay, well, we took out one of them. Kind of hoping to be able to take out both of them before losing the hearts, but okay, that would be how we would get across if we couldn't just summon our character like that. Okay. See, 2 shots and then he kind of calms down a little bit. 1, 2, and he's not going to get a chance to calm down. Okay. So what awaits us after we defeat this one? A little unfair that you'd have these things coming at us while we're supposed to be able to collect rupees. Of course, the fight isn't actually over yet. Okay, this isn't too bad as long as we can stay away from the gaps. Ah. Oh, this one doesn't have the boomerang. Green has the boomerang. Okay, good. Right, we still have 3 lives to try to finish this. I don't know if that'll be enough, but it's decent, I guess. Okay, how do I want to try to take these guys? I think I just want to be... Okay, I still have 2 lives to try to take this. Okay. There's one of those guys over there. Another one there. Wow, another part of the difficulty is that after falling into a pit and coming back, like, I don't have any invincibility or anything. There's no... I think in previous games I've had, like, a second or two that I can try to move without getting a hit, and here, as soon as I come back, I can start taking hits. Okay, not quite our last life, but we're getting close. Okay, good. Fairy? Nope. Okay, we have 2 keys. before I take on whatever we have to fight here, 'cause I think I'm going to try to lure this guy over here so we can try to kill him. Okay, I think what I'm going to do... There we go. Okay. Now, we'll have one less thing going after us. Last life. Oh no. No, 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 no. No. Ah. Wow, that is very brutal. Okay. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that. Really just need to not die so often in the early game there. So, okay. Well, we made our one attempt at the hero's trial for this week. Um, hmm. Maybe the hero's trial I'll have to try over the, over the weekend or something. Just to give it a couple tries. Maybe I'll do that. I'm not sure, but we can... something to think about. In the meanwhile, we still have a couple of these to do. So, the normal levels here, I think part of the difference is these ones tend to be much more generous with hearts and fairies, as well as the crystals. So I don't think I recognize this stage. I'm not sure we've done it before. If we find an area that spawns moblins, we'll remember that so that we can do some farming for rupees, so we can get to our 5,000 rupees. Yep. That was a black rupee. Did not need to pick that up, Link. Okay, so there's locked doors down here, and there's these blocked off areas over there. And then there's this area in the middle. Okay, so I'm assuming we have to get, like... we have to get these things onto there? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, key. Rupee, and then, okay, maybe once we get the other blocks onto areas, those will also... maybe if we do this... I like that it leaves a little streak in the dirt there where we've pushed it. Is that open? Yes. Okay, that's how we get some more chests. Okay. And I don't think the, again, I don't think the bonus for beating the level fast is quick enough to offset the amount of rupees that we'll get for doing all these puzzles. I don't see anything to push on here. Am I supposed to push the same one over? Okay, that didn't remove anything, so that's good. All right. We're just missing 2. Oh, we can't push with just one, so we need to push it back here. Then we can push that over there, and now we can get over. Okay, so where's the last one? There's those 2 tiles there. Is that what we need to do? Okay, we can't pull that, so maybe we might have missed our chance if we needed to push it that way first. Okay. I'm not seeing anything else, so I'm guessing that's what we were supposed to do, is push it to the right first. Yeah. And can't pull it. Can't push that. Couldn't get a block down here. Couldn't get a block up through here, so yeah. Okay, I'm just missing a chest. And if the chest would have had 1 rupee in it, I don't think we were missing all that much. Okay. Get a bomb. Oh no, a keys. How? Okay, hopefully that red rupee's not gonna... Nope, it is gonna despawn. Oh well. Oh well. Not sure I could have made it back. Certainly without not knowing... Certainly not without knowing the level better. Oh. Or if I had gone over from that side, then I would have been right here, able to loop around. Okay, I would really like to get that if I could. Awesome. I don't know how I walked through those fairies without picking them up the first time. Okay, well, I guess that's one way to beat them. It's actually not how I would prefer to beat them. Those guys tend to be rather easy, and they can drop rupees like that. So knocking them into a pit is not necessarily the best way to handle things. See Heroes Trial, this is how you do a little gauntlet of enemies, not just throw 15 really tough enemies all at once. Okay. I did not see any moblins show up or any, like, respawning tougher enemies that would offer more than 1 and occasionally 5 rupees, so I'm going to move on and hope that the next stage has places to get more rupees. Okay. I know we've seen this level before. I don't... Or at least I think we have. It seems familiar. I don't remember if there was a spot where enemies will spawn. Well, I mean, there's a bunch of keys. I don't know that they respawn. Okay. Okay, we'll miss that shot. That's the easy way to do it. Somehow still managed to miss. There we go. And not seeing a lot of enemies respawning or otherwise on this level. Unless there's a lot of rupees left. And granted, there do seem to be a fair number of rupees, so that's... I mean, there's all those treasure chests up there. There's all these bushes. We might still get a spot with some respawning enemies. Certainly getting lots of fairies. Okay, that's not the kind of enemies I want, 'cause, again, they don't offer a lot of rupees. But if that's all that we have, then we will, well, that's what we'll use. Okay, there's a key. Some rupees. We're almost halfway there. We're over halfway there. Okay, we're fully kitted out as far as the crystals go. That's good. Not that we particularly need it here, but, you know, it can be nice. Let's see. Okay, can't push that. There we go. Yeah, this is a nice little boost of rupees. Oh, this is a very nice boost of rupees. Okay. Don't know that it's quite enough to let us actually proceed. We're still going to have to look for a place to farm a little bit. But that was a nice little advancement. Okay, so let's see. Do these keys respawn? That might be our only option, is to go after keys. If they do respawn in groups, then that would at least there's a good chance of getting multiple rupees. Go ahead and grab that. And I guess we're just gonna... It's not gonna be the most exciting gameplay, but we'll just kind of walk around and... Oh, there's another spot up here. This might have some more rupees. Okay, an extra 100, that's not bad. So let's see, the boss of this one is going to be that, the thing that we have to keep ramming it into the ice wall, which means that we aren't going to have much of a chance of picking up rupees. And I think the floor is ice, which is going to make it even tougher to pick up rupees. And I'm also not terribly confident about how Speedy will be able to do it. So, yeah, Well, but if the... You know what? Let's move on. We'll see how many rupees we get in the next level. if it's not enough, we'll go on to the fire path and end the night with that. And if we don't get enough rupees, I'll just play this over the week again for that, because if we we've had 2 levels that just don't spawn good enemies. I think if I play it again, I can just kind of keep replaying and resetting until I get a level that has moblins or something that I can kill for more rupees. So let's see, and maybe we'll be lucky and get a lot of rupees from the boss. Yeah, slug thing. Come on. Oh, almost ran through him. Okay, apparently if I'm pushing the other link, that just lets me keep on bouncing through them until the other link gets out of the way. That's good to know. Oh, okay. Definitely not getting enough rupees from this guy unless he drops a lot when he dies. I think we're on a good pace to get the 400 bonus. One will always see. He's gotten smaller, it looks like. Whose color do I see? Okay. Okay, green is on this side. Yeah, not getting enough rupees to beat it. Oh well. Hey, Fairy, can I get a discount for getting lots of rupees on multiple playthroughs on the Heroes Trial? I am the Great Fairy of Ice. I am the Guardian of Talus Cave. You have done well to collect so many rupees, but you must strive to reach greater heights. Show us your courage by gathering more rupees. Only then shall we dub you the greatest of heroes, and only then shall I grant you the key to open a harder path. May we meet again. Oh, your sister or co-worker or whatever she is thought I was the greatest of heroes. But okay, let's try Death Mountain. This is going to be a little slow, but these rocks can have rupees, so let's go ahead and clear them all out. Wish I could just charge through them like those guys with the metal helmets can. You know, Red Link, you could help out a little bit. You don't just have to sit there like a bump on a log. Actually, you kind of do because I'm not controlling you at the moment, but I'm going to gripe and complain at you anyway. Okay, so we have two paths. This one seems to lead towards the flag. But that one leads to chest, so let's do that one first. Come on, Red Link. If I have to be in danger, so do you. Okay, that's closed off. Okay, I thought maybe they'd be timed where I could just walk through them. That is not the case. So what did that get me? I guess maybe later I'll open up a path that I can get back from there, though I don't know why I would need to. Nothing about there seems like I need to go back. Okay, good. It looks kind of ominous over there. Gonna have to climb up to the top of a fiery precipice. Going over lava to do so somehow. Okay, we're gonna need to travel over lava a few times to get the bow. Okay, that's one of those, we pick it up and then we place it down in the containers in order to unlock stuff. Okay, those are going to be the rupee-like things. Oh, the other one disappeared. I guess after a while they'll just disappear and go away. Okay, so we need a key to get down there. Okay, we have... Okay, this is how we get to all these places. Let's come and grab this just in case we need it. switch with... No. Okay, if I switch, then the guy drops it. So I think maybe I won't grab it just yet, because I think we're going to need to do some stuff first. Okay, you can get the bow, Red Link. Okay, this will definitely be easier if I only have one person doing it. Okay, so here's... Okay, there's where we need to get the jewel to. Oh, those guys respawn. Okay. So... Okay. This is another part where having multiple players would help, because presumably... Oh, if I had multiple players... Ah... If... Maybe... Can you just... Yeah. So, if we have this... Now, you have the bow, so you'll do this. Leave that link there, and then we can come around and pick him up. Ow. Link, you're supposed to set it in there, not throw it. How is it that you can solve all these puzzles in your quest to save Hyrule, but you can't figure out how to use things without breaking them? Oh, you're already up there. Okay. If I had realized that he had respawned up there, I could have just reset rather easily. Okay, now Link. Place it. Thank you. Got a key. And 20 rupees. Okay. Okay, didn't see any good farming spots there, so... It was a particularly low level, or low scoring area. Okay. I guess you can grab the net hat. Okay, that's... Oh, we're already on switches, so... Okay. You have the net hat, so we need you to come this way. So far, not encountering any great farming spots on this level either. You know, when the game first introduced the concept of those rupee shards to us, I kind of got the impression that it would be something like, oh, every level has 4 rupee shards, or every set of 3 levels has 4 rupee shards. So, the more we play, though, the more I'm thinking it seems like they're just kind of random, and sometimes you might find 4 of them, but sometimes there simply aren't 4 in the levels. Which is a little disappointing. I know that they do the random levels, so having, if they do something like 1 in one place and 2 in another or something, maybe it'd be a little hard to do that for each level, but I mean, there's ways they could do it. Okay, one of these has got to be a bombable wall, because that, yeah. I think this is fairly accurate. Before the days of like portable tanks and pumps, firefighting was mostly done by just approaching a fire and swinging a sword at it. Well, there's 2 rupee shards. Ah. Hey, 3 rupee shards. Four rupee shards. Hey, we actually did get 4 rupee shards this time. That was kind of cool. I have a very bad habit of doing that, and walking into pits immediately after I uncover them. Are all of these pits? Sure looking like it. That one's not a pit. I need you to have bombs. Okay, this I also haven't seen a good farming spot for. So this one we'll probably also have to come back to. Oh, we should have another key. Yes. Was there anything on this side of the map? I don't think there was. Okay, no, it's just... I've already been this way. It's not really much point, since if I kill him, he's just gonna drop in lava anyway, so... Okay, it's been so long, I forget how this guy works. Oh yeah. Okay, that's right. Just okay. That's there's all the fake ones, then there's the real one. Okay. Oh, okay. Link, stop being on fire, please. Ah, that wasn't fair. What was I supposed to do? He's had his attack waiting for me. Would you stop doing that, please, sir? Better to miss it than to do it while he's doing that. There we go. Okay. So yeah, nowhere near enough. Didn't even make half that time. Well, might make a little more once we do this, but so yeah, that one we'll also have to play separate. Let me guess. We did quite well, but we're not heroes yet. I am the Great Fairy of Flame, Guardian of Death Mountain. You have done well to collect so many rupees, but you must strive to reach even greater heights. Or just greater heights. Show us your courage by gathering more rupees. Only then shall we dub you the greatest of heroes, and only then shall I grant you the key to open a harder path. May we meet again. Okay. Well, so I think what I'm gonna do this week, I will try to play through these two and get. Um, I'll try to beat them because I think we're gonna have to find a spot and grind. And if none of the maps do spawn like moblins, then we'll just have to grind the really low enemies, which will take a bit of time. Um, but so I'll do that this week, and um, if I have time, I might also give the Heroes Trial a couple tries. Uh, if I do, I'll definitely, just like I did for this past week, I'll record it so that we can watch and see if there's any story stuff after. What does it say after we beat the Heroes Trial. But that way we can try to start making some progress in this game. I'm enjoying it, but I do want to try to start moving towards the end at some point here. So with that, thank you for joining me. Hope you have a good week, and see you next time. Bye.